Hey guys, welcome back to another brand new video. In this video, guys, it's gonna be a funny one, okay? And this is gonna be some Bitcoin news, okay? And this is gonna be really interesting. So guys, before I get into this video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys have not yet already, right? And enjoy the video. But guys, in today's video, you guys don't know, read by the title, okay? We are gonna be talking about what Warren Buffett recently just said about Bitcoin. Okay, because we all know that Warren Buffett is truly against Bitcoin. He hates Bitcoin. Okay, he called Bitcoin rat poison. Okay, he literally called Bitcoin rat poison, right? And that's a really, really toxic and strong word to say, right? So he 100% is not all in for Bitcoin. He does not believe in this asset, right? And there's also another person named Charlie Munger. Honestly, I have no idea who this person really is until a couple days ago, you know what I mean? But yeah, I really didn't know who this person was, right? And I believe I am pronouncing his name right, you know, Charlie Munger. His last name Munger, is that how you say it, right? I don't even know, but let me know in the comments down below if I'm pronouncing his last name right. But Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, right, recently, okay, you know, talked about Bitcoin and their opinions about Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Because we know both of these, you know, if you guys don't know Warren Buffett, you know what I mean? He is really wealthy. Okay, he's literally a billionaire, right? Google is telling us that his net worth is roughly $124 billion. Let me repeat that, $124 billion. So he's literally one of the most wealthiest people living on earth right now, okay? So Warren Buffett, right? He doesn't invest in cryptocurrency. Obviously, he doesn't believe in Bitcoin. He called Bitcoin rat poison, right? So Warren Buffett invests his money into mainly stocks, right? The stock market, into companies like Apple, Bank of America, Coca-Cola, right? And, you know, American Express and way more, right? So he invests his money into pretty much companies, right? Like the stock market, right? That's where mainly he invests his money into the stock, like that's where mainly he puts his money, you know what I mean, into the stock market. He doesn't invest into, you know, cryptocurrencies, obviously, you know what I mean, because he doesn't believe in Bitcoin, right? He literally called Bitcoin rat poison, right? So guys, Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger recently were talking about Bitcoin, right? And I want to talk about it in this video on what they just said, because I could not believe it, you know what I mean? And I'm not surprised on what they said, you know what I mean? Like, I knew that both of them are not, you know, into Bitcoin. Obviously both of them are against Bitcoin, right? So I wasn't surprised, but you know, they said some pretty interesting things about Bitcoin, okay? They really did. So I'm gonna get into it in this video. To me, this is funny, okay? To me, this is funny on what they said, on what their opinions are on Bitcoin, you know what I mean? Like I said already, you know what I mean? I knew that both of them are against Bitcoin. They 100% don't believe in this asset, right? They don't believe in cryptocurrency in general, you know what I mean? They just feel like Bitcoin, there's no usage with it, right? It's just useless, you know what I mean? That's like what they think, you know what I mean? So this is what they said, right? And if you guys haven't seen the video, check out the video, you know what I mean? It's on the internet. I believe it's on CNBC, I believe. It's like a 6-minute video. So if you guys haven't seen it, check it out. Both Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger is in it, and they talk about Bitcoin and their opinions on what Bitcoin, like their opinions about Bitcoin, you know what I mean? So if you haven't checked out the video, check it out, right? All right, so I have it on my phone here, okay? I'm on the website, and this is what Warren Buffett said about Bitcoin. And this is his opinion about Bitcoin, you know what I mean? He said some pretty interesting things here, right? So this is what he said, Warren Buffett. So if you said for a 1% interest in all the farmland in the United States, pay our group $25 billion, right? I'll write you a check this afternoon. Okay, so he's pretty much saying, you know, all the farmland, right? And you offered Warren Buffett 1%, you know what I mean? He would accept it, you know what I mean, for $25 billion. He'll write you a check for it, you know what I mean? So he'll accept that, right? And pretty much, if you offer him 1% of all the apartment houses in the country and you want another $25 billion, I'll write you a check. It's very simple, right? So he's saying, right, just like with farmland for apartments, if you offer him 1% of all the apartments in United States, right, in the country, you know what I mean, in America, right, he will accept your offer. You know what I mean? He'll give you a check of $25 billion. Simple. That's what he's saying. He will do it, right? He's all in it, right? Now if you told me you own all the Bitcoin in the world and you offered it to me for only $25, not $25 billion, only $25. Just $25, guys, okay? $25. Let me repeat that, $25. Like, everyone has $25. Not, I'm not talking 25 billion here. 25, this is what it's saying right here. $25, guys, okay? So if you had all the Bitcoins in the world and you offered it to me for $25, I wouldn't take it, because what would I do with it? That's what Warren Buffett is saying, right? I'd have to sell it back to you one way or another. Okay, that's what he's saying right here. So it isn't going to do anything. The apartments are going to produce rent and the farms are going to produce food, right? So pretty much what he's saying is that farms, like farmlands and apartments, they produce something. You know what I mean? Like, apartments produce rent and farms produce a lot of things like food, right? Which is what the world needs, you know what I mean? And he's saying that if like someone out there owned all the Bitcoins in the world and, you know, we offered Warren Buffett $25, just $25, he wouldn't accept it. I would accept it. I would accept it. I wish I would have bought Bitcoin for $25. You know what I mean? Like, I would 100% accept that. It's just funny to me, like, literally, like, Warren Buffett is funny. Literally. I really want to see what Elon Musk really thinks about Warren Buffett. You know what I mean? Like, I really do. And this is what recently, right now, right, Marco Saylor, because I follow Marco Saylor on Twitter, you know what I mean? This is what he had to say about that, right? So Marco Saylor did recently just tweet about this, about what Warren Buffett recently just said about Bitcoin, right? Warren Buffett just said, right here, I would buy all your Bitcoins for $25. If you don't believe me, I'll show you the tweet. There you go. I would buy all your Bitcoins for $25. I would too. I just said I would too. I would literally buy all your Bitcoins for $25. Warren Buffett is tripping. Okay, he does not believe in Bitcoin at all. He does not believe in this asset. Okay, like, at all. He is 100% against it, right? Because these are some strong words, what he just said about Bitcoin, right? All right, now let's get to Charlie Munger. Okay, like I said, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his, you know, last name right, Munger, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, right? But this is what Charlie Munger had to say about Bitcoin. So we heard what Warren Buffett had to say, okay, which was funny. Now, what does Charlie Munger have to say about Bitcoin? This is what he had to say about Bitcoin, right? So he says, right, Munger says, in my life, I try and avoid things that are stupid and evil and make me look bad in comparison to somebody else. And Bitcoin does all three. Right. Okay, so both of them. Sorry, guys. Like, to me, I feel like they are trolling. Like, but they're dead ass. You know what I mean? Like, what they're saying, like, they're being 100% honest here, right? And they're being dead serious. They're not joking here. You know what I mean? And these are some strong words. Like, they are literally just roasting the crap out of Bitcoin right now. That, like, they are just putting the flames out there on Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Like, literally. So, okay, Munger is saying here, right, it's stupid because it's like, sorry, it's stupid because it's still likely to go to zero. What? So, Munger believes that Bitcoin is likely to go to zero. That's what he's saying. He's saying that it is most likely that Bitcoin will crash down to $0. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry. Like, it's impossible for Bitcoin to go to zero. Okay, it's most likely not going to happen. That's what I'm trying to say here. Okay, it's not going to happen. Okay, like, it's really impossible for Bitcoin to crash all the way back down to $0. I'm sorry, it's just impossible, right? And he's saying here, right, it's evil because it undermines. Yeah, he's saying here it's evil because it undermines the federal reserve system. Does it? You know, like I don't know. I don't know what Charlie Munger is talking about, right? Like, I understand where Warren Buffett is sort of talking about, but Charlie Munger, I'm sorry, I don't get it. I don't get it. Look, okay, in my opinion, Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, right, are just literally roasting Bitcoin, so maybe they can crash the price down, right? Because you guys have to understand, right? The Bitcoin news, whatever news is talked about on the internet, you know what I mean? Whatever's going around on social media, on the internet in general, you know what I mean, about Bitcoin, right? The Bitcoin news, it usually does drive the price down, right? So far, Bitcoin is not going down. It's still holding up, right? Bitcoin recently, earlier this morning, it's shooting up. We're still in the greens. You know what I mean? I'm filming this video tonight, and we're still in the greens. We're still popping off. But yeah, guys, that is that. Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger's opinion and update about Bitcoin. It's funny to me. What they said is funny. 100% funny to me. So guys, let me know in the comments down below. What are you guys' thoughts about, you know, Warren Buffett, right, and Charlie Munger's opinions about Bitcoin, right? Like, what do you guys have to say about what they said about Bitcoin? To me personally, it's funny to me. You know what I mean? I am still bullish on Bitcoin. I still see Bitcoin still gonna be, you know, gonna become global. It's still gonna be here forever. You know what I mean? Bitcoin is not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna crash down to $0. You know, okay, Charlie Munger, it's not gonna crash down to $0. Okay, it's impossible for Bitcoin to crash down to $0. Right? It just is. You know what I mean? Like that's impossible to happen. Right? So, my own personal opinion, there's a lot of usage with Bitcoin. Obviously, why would Elon Musk, the most wealthiest people, right? The most wealthiest people invest in Bitcoin. Elon Musk, right? Why would the most wealthiest person invest billions of dollars into Bitcoin? Tesla, right? He's the CEO of Tesla. Why would Tesla, the company, invest $1.5 billion into Bitcoin? Why would Michael Saylor personally invest billions of dollars in Bitcoin? He's the CEO of MicroStrategy. Why would they invest a lot of their money, you know, billions of dollars into Bitcoin? MicroStrategy is literally the largest company that holds Bitcoin, and they're still accumulating Bitcoins every single day. They are, right? Tim Cook, okay, the Apple CEO, Tim Cook, he personally invests into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, right? Think about it. Why would, you know, these people, okay, these other people, right, the wealthy people, right, like, you know, Michael Saylor, Elon Musk, Tim Cook, right, invest billions of dollars into Bitcoin, this asset, right, while Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger don't believe in this asset? Think about it, right? Everyone's different. Everyone has their own opinions, right? It's literally, I feel like more people are bullish than bearish. But guys, I am 100% still bullish with Bitcoin. I don't give a damn what Warren Buffett or Charlie Munger has to say about Bitcoin, right? That's just their own personal opinion. You know what I mean? They don't believe in this asset because they believe there's no usage with it, okay? There's no usage with it. You know what I mean? Personally, I see a lot of usage with Bitcoin, right? We all know this. You know what I mean? I don't have to explain it. We all know this, right? And that's why the price of Bitcoin has been going up dramatically for the past less than 15 years, right? And now it's worth, you know, tens and thousands of dollars for one Bitcoin. Think about it. You know what I mean? Think about it. So guys, I don't care what Warren Buffett or Charlie Munger has to say about Bitcoin. I am still 100% bullish with Bitcoin. And I will forever be bullish with Bitcoin, no matter what. I see Bitcoin that will become global. Okay, it's going to become global around the world. Okay, it's going to be the future. Bitcoin is the future, right? And we are, in fact, going to be seeing Bitcoin just keep rising up over time for the next few years. And like I said, by 2030, we will be seeing a $1 million Bitcoin. Per Bitcoin, it's going to be at $1 million. Mark my words. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about this? Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger's opinions about Bitcoin. Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know. But on that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I catch you guys in my next video. Have a blessed day.